Danny, October ended as the driest month on record in New York City. And of course, you and the weather team have been talking about this all week and about the potential for fire danger. And of course, overnight, we see this wildfire in northern New Jersey.
Yeah, this is something that John Del Giorno has been following for us. He's overhead in Newscopter 7. What can you tell us?
Pedro, good morning. We've got these live pictures from Newscopter 7. We are, we're up over Morris County. This is just south of Route 23. If you're familiar with the old Craigmere ski area in northern New Jersey, that's the property where this fire is. This was first reported last night around 9:45, and the fire grew overnight. It was originally believed to be about 50 acres, but officials have revised that. They're just calling it a multi-acre fire. Let me zoom down now with a little more daylight. You can see how difficult this terrain is. Take a look there. This is just pretty much a sheer rocky cliff, so it's very difficult for firefighters to get back there and get firefighting equipment right to the scene of this fire. We know that Green Pond Volunteer Fire Department and New Jersey Forest Fire are on the scene. There's also a helicopter here on the scene standing by. The fire right now, 0% contained. And we're live over Morris County. John Del Giorno, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
You see some of the emergency crews right there, that helicopter. Yeah, when you have terrain like that, you can't get gear. You can't get fire trucks to that area to put it out, right? Maybe if it's big enough, you might get fire retardant, something along those lines. But it's a difficult fire to fight.
Yeah, and something we're going to watch really closely as our gusty wind picks up and our dew points drop. That means fire danger remains elevated and, in fact, gets a little bit worse. The latest that we have from New Jersey Forest Fire Service says that 0 structures are threatened at this time. So that is definitely good news because the weather conditions are going to make it a whole lot harder on those firefighters in the coming hours. Want to get you a look at the month of October. We're now at November 1st, but we are coming off the driest month in recorded history in New York City, with just 1/100th of an inch recorded all month long. We're more than 4 inches in deficit for the month, and that puts us at the driest month, beating out June of 1949, where we had 2/100ths of an inch. So it was historically dry, and of course that is going to lead to drought. This is the latest drought monitor released yesterday, and you can see the moderate drought spreading across the area, and the southern half of New Jersey now seeing a severe drought. What do we like to see when we're in a drought? Rain, but unfortunately this rain brought in by a cold front that's going to drop dew points and pick up the gusty wind. I want to zoom into Rockaway Township where that fire is burning. It did just get a few sprinkles, you can see on radar, but that rain was fairly light, in and out pretty quickly. Now we're starting to see that rain shift north and east. Bridgeport getting a pocket of heavier rain right now, and parts of Long Island picking up the rain as well. But I mentioned this is brought in by a cold front, so it is quick clearing behind the front as the gusty wind picks up and our dew points drop. That means our fire danger remains elevated with red flag warnings in effect through 7 o'clock tonight. You can already start to see that breezy wind increase and eventually the clearing as well. So it looks kind of icky outside right now in the city, but those clouds clear out very quickly for the second half of the day. It's another warm one with highs in the 70s. Behind this front, a dramatic drop in temperature, much cooler conditions as we head into the weekend. So we'll have more on that coming up.
Yeah, we'll bring you more on that wildfire as well. But our top story, opening statements getting underway right now in Lower Manhattan for the subway chokehold death of Jordan Neely. The case has sparked protests about homelessness, mental illness, and subway safety last year.
Well, that's right. Marine veteran